Supernatural has had a fraught relationship with representation. From monstrous black men to one-dimensional women, the CW's longest-running show has made plenty of mistakes. I wish to focus on how they represent their gays, more specifically, how they bury them. The bury your gays trope is fairly common within queer representation. Shows often have an openly gay character for a season or two and later kill them off. Some showrunners will claim that the gay person died because it was important to the plot, while others will give no explanation at all. Unless killing that gay person was actually necessary to further the plot or raise the stakes, which it often isn't, most queer people see the bury your gays trope as a cheap cop-out. A gay person is there for just long enough that the showrunners can claim they represented that identity and is killed off as soon as they are no longer needed for the diversity points. Supernatural, unfortunately, also falls victim to this. The first canonically queer character to be killed off was Charlie Bradbury.
I can't. He's not my type.
You're gonna have to play through that.
As in, he's not a girl.
Charlie, a lesbian, was one of the first reoccurring canonically queer characters on the show and was there for 3 seasons before getting brutally murdered. She was murdered because she would refuse to give any information about the Book of the Damned to the villain of the season. Considering the fact that a few other non-queer characters, such as Sam and Rowena, also had this information, and the villain was killed by the end of the season, killing Charlie specifically did not do much to progress the plot or raise the stakes. Charlie later comes back, but this time it is an alternate version of her from the Apocalypse universe.
Wait. Charlie?
She now has a dead girlfriend and wants to stop hunting monsters before she dies as well. When she finally heals emotionally enough to start dating again towards the end of the final season, God removes that girlfriend from existence.
1 second, Stevie was making breakfast, and the next she just vanished.
Within the same episode, the same fate befalls upon Charlie because God decided the Winchesters needed to be tortured and experience true loneliness in order to get them to cooperate. While this did raise the stakes a bit, the fact that they have killed off the same lesbian character twice left a bad taste in my mouth personally. However, Charlie was not the only queer character to be killed in that episode. Castiel, who the creators have been using as queerbait since season 4, was also killed. A few episodes prior, Castiel had made a deal to get his adoptive son back that whenever he finally feels true happiness, he will die.
When Jack was dying, I made a deal to save him.
You what?
The price was my life. When I experienced a moment of true happiness, the empty would be summoned and it would take me forever.
This moment of true happiness happens right when Castiel confesses his love for Dean.
Why does this sound like a goodbye?
Because it is. I love you.
He'll do this, Cass.
Which causes the empty, the place where demons and angels go where they die, to open up and take Castiel away, and also take death with him. This did progress the plot a little bit, however, the writers had been hinting at the potential for Castiel to be gay for 10 years at this point, and as soon as it is finally confirmed, he is killed off. Many fans of the show were very disappointed in this, but they were not too surprised, considering how Supernatural has handled gay representation in the past. There are only 2 gay characters that were not killed on screen. They were a couple that helped the Winchester brothers hunt a ghost at a fan convention in a season 5 episode. The 2 men are revealed to be a couple at the very end of the episode, and it's rarely addressed ever again.
You know, you two don't make a bad team yourselves. How do you know each other anyway?
Well, we met online. Supernatural chat room.
Oh. Well, it must be nice to get out of your parents' basement, make some friends.
We're more than friends. We're partners.
While they do not die on screen, the apocalypse is actively happening in that season, so who knows if they survived that or not. Knowing Supernatural's record, probably not.